Hello everyone, this is our fifth video on chapter array. In video number 4, we have discussed about address calculation of array elements. Okay, so we have taken one simple example. In that, we have tried to find it out the address of the element by using both the method row measure and column measure. Okay, so now I hope all of you are aware about the equation that we are using to find it out the address of element by using row measure system as well as column measure. Okay, so now in today's this video lectures we are going to take some complex example. Okay, the example which we have already discussed, that is very simple. Okay, but now we are trying to take some complex examples. Okay, like this is our example number 2. Okay, now the definition is like this. See here, a two-dimensional array defined as a bracket rc. Okay, they are giving the size of array in some different manner, correct? So now if you will observe this, please look at carefully over here. Okay, the size is given in the form of A of RC, where 1 less or equal to R less than or equal to 4, comma, phi less than or equal to C less than or equal to 8. So now the range of R, that R stands for what? Row. So here now you can see, normally in array, the index will start from what? 0. But here, they have mentioned like that, the value of row will be range from 1 to 4. And similar way, the value of column will be range from 5 to 8. Now here only you have to understand first definition what exactly they are asking. Okay. So now the range of row will be what? 1 to 4. And the range of column will be what? 5 to 8. Okay. Now that required 2 bytes of memory. It means what? Obviously this is an integer types of array. Okay. Now if array is stored in a row measure order form, so here they are asking about which system? Row measure representation. Calculate the address of A37. So this is the index of the element for which you are going to find out the address. And given base address is what? 2000. Okay. So they have given all the parameter, but the size of array they have given in somewhat different manners. Only the difference is this. Correct? So now the size of array will be look like this. See here. The size of array will be look like this. A of the row index will be range from 1 to 4. And similar way here, the column index will be range from what? 5 to 8. Please concentrate here. Now in this example, the index of array are not starting from 0. Okay, so now we are having two terms, LR and LC. So now in this example, the value of LR will be what? That is lower range of what? Row. So the row will start from which index? 1. So the value of this LR will become what? 1. Similar way, the value of LC, that is lower value in lower index of a what? Column. So now you can see from here, the lower index of a column is what? 5. Correct? So now here we'll have a value of what? LC 5. In a previous example, we have taken the value of LR and LC what? 0. Correct? But now here we'll have to consider the value of LR and LC. Okay? Now, if you will observe, the B stands for what? Base address, that is given to you. Now W means what? The storage space. The types of array is what? Integer. So it will occupy how many types of memory? 2 bytes. Okay. Now for which element you want to find it out the address? That is also given A37. So value of I will become what? 3. And the value of J will become what? 7. Correct. So now are you ready with the value of B, W, I, J, LR and LC? Now the question is about the numbers of row and numbers of column. So M stands for what? Numbers of row, and N stands for what? Numbers of column. Now please look at carefully over here. Here M indicates what? Numbers of row. So now numbers of rows are ranging from 1 to 4. So the index of first row will be what? 1. So row index will start from 1. So if you will observe this figure, the first row will be what? Index 1. The index of second row will be what? 2. The index of third row will be what? 3. And the index of fourth row will be what? 4. Because the range of index that is given in a definition. Correct? So we'll have a total how many numbers of row? 4. So now this value of m will become what? 4. Similar way, if you will observe, the range of column that is given to you, that is 5 less or equal to c less or equal to what? 8. So now the column index will start from where? 5. The next column index will be what? 6. The next column index will be what? 7 and 8. Up to 8 we have to go. So if you will count, so similar way we'll have a total numbers of column 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. That is the range of index for a what? Column. So similar way the numbers of column will be what? 4. So now this is the way by which we can derive m is equal to 4 and n is equal to what? 4. Now are you ready with the all values? Just simply we'll have to put all the values in our equation. Now look at here in this equation. Now you have to keep in mind this equation, and it is too much easy. If you are working with a row measure system, then we'll multiply your row index, that is I, with a number of column. If you are working with a column measure system, this will remain only as it is, but we'll multiply j index or a column index with your numbers of row. Only one change in equation of both. Now let's put all values. Now base address is what? 2000. W is what? 2. Now n is what? 4 into I minus LR. So I means what? The row index for the element which you want to find out the address. That is what? 3 minus LR. Now what is this LR? So LR is a lower index of a row. That is what? 1. 3 minus 1 plus j means what? Column index of the element for which you are going to find out the address. That is what? 7 minus LC. Keep in mind this. Now LC plays very important role. Minus what? LC. So what will happen? LC is what? That is a lower index of a column. So the lower index of column is what? 5. So 7 minus 5. Correct? So now if you will make the, you will figure out the answer 2000 plus 2 into what? 10. Correct? So it will become 20 and 2000 plus 20. So it will be what? 2020. So this is with respect to what? Row measure system. Now if you will graphically see this figure, if you will observe this table, okay, now we have mentioned the row index, we have mentioned the column index. The base address that is given to you, base address is what? 2000. So now in this case, your first element will be stored at this location. That will be a what? 15. So here, whatever the element that you are going to store at a 15 location will have an address what? 2000. Now in this case, we are going to arrange in a row wise manner, and each element will occupy how much memory? 2 bytes. Okay, so the next element will have an address what? 2002. By mistake, I have written 30, but here we'll have a what? 2002. Then next element will have a what? 2004. Then next elements will have a 2006. Now we'll reach to the last column because we are having maximum 4 columns. Okay. So now once the first row is finished, now we'll move to the what? Next row. Correct? So the in a second number row, we'll have a value what? 2008, 2010, 2012, 2014. Okay, now our goal is what? We want to find out for which element? A37. So I have already mentioned a question mark at A37 location. Okay, we'll go row wise and we'll have a difference of 2 bytes in each location. Now we'll move to the third row. That is our target. Now in third row and fifth column, we'll have a value what? 2060. In the third row, column number 6 will have a value what? 2018. And at a third row and seventh column will have a value what? 2020. So now graphically, if you will see in this table, we'll get a same answer. This method will be very much helpful when you want to verify your answer. Okay, you have to keep in mind both this equation, but even though you can verify with this table. Okay, now in this they have asked only for a row measure, but we can also calculate for a what? Column measure, because now you people are ready with all the values. Correct? So let's see for a column measure. Same structure, all the values will remain a what? Same, correct? it will now only the change is what will go what all the elements are going to be arranged in a column wise manner. So base address that is given to you. Okay, now if you will put that all values, you will get answer what 2020. Now see here you are getting in both the case same answer, but it is not necessary that always you will get a same answer. Okay, it might be possible you get a what difference answer. But now in this example for a row measure and column measure we are getting a same answer. So now let's verify it. How? So now in this case, if you will observe, we are having a total 4 row. The row index is start from 1 and end at 4. The column index is start from 5 and end at what? 8. Now here here will not go with the row wise. Okay, now here we'll have to go with a column wise. So first element will occupy this space that having address or 2000 that is given in a definition, that is base address. Now we'll move in a column wise manner. So the next will have a 2002, 2004, 2006. Now the first column fill up. Now we'll move to the next column, that is index what? 6. 2008, 2010, 2012, 2014. Then again we'll move to the next one. Okay, our goal is what? A37. Third row and seventh column. I have already mentioned a question mark. So here we'll get a what? 2016, 2018, and at these location we'll get a what? 2020. Okay, this is very simple way, but just only you need to understand this structure, okay, what exactly this indicates. Okay, this kind of question can be asked in a GTO exam, so you must know how to take care about the size of array. Once you are ready with this all value, you are able to identify all this value, then you can find it out very easily. Correct? Now, similar way, we are having one more example. Given a two-dimensional array Z1, now it might be possible they can give the size of array like this. Z1 is a name of array that having row 2 to 9, comma 9 to 18. So now what is this 2 to 9? So this indicates what? A row. 2 to 9, that is for what? Row. So it indicates what? Your row index will start from a 2 and end at what? 9. Similar way, comma 9, comma 18. So that is for column. So this indicates what? Your column index will start from 9 and end at what? 18. And that all are stored in a which manner? Column measure order. Base address that is given to what? 100. And the size of element is 4 bytes here. So base address, so B will become a what? 100. Now each element is occupied how much memory? 4 bytes. So W will be what? 4 bytes. So you have to find the address of element Z1 4, 12. So this is the requirement. Okay, we are going to find out the address of which element? 4, 12. So row index will be what? 4 and the column index will be what? 12. So value of I will become 4 and value of J will become what? 12. Now you can understand what will be the value of LR, that is a lower index of a what? Row. So now that is given, that is what? 2. Now what is LC? That is lower index of column, that is given already in a definition, that is what? 9. So now are you ready with the LR and LC? Okay, now if you will observe, if you want to find it out the value of M and N, so you can apply this formula as well as. Okay, like here I have mentioned M. M is what? Number of row. So the row index is start from what? 2 and end at what? 9. So if you will manually count like this, it will start from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And now try to calculate the numbers of row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So now we'll have a value of M equal to what? 8. You can also calculate like this. Okay, 9 is what? Upper index of a row minus lower index. Upper index minus lower index plus 1. 9 minus 2 plus 1. That is equivalent to what? 8. Similar way, you can also find out the numbers of column. So now numbers of column, the index is starting from 9 and ending at what? 18. Index will row column index will start from 9 and column index will end at what? 18. So upper limit, that is 18 minus lower limit, 18 minus 9 plus 1. 18 minus 9 plus 1. So this will equal to what? 10. Now are you ready with all values? Simply you have to put that all values in a what? Equation. Correct? Here first we are finding for the column measure, because in a definition they are asking for which column measure. Okay, so all the elements, if you will observe this table, the base address that is given to you is what? 100. Now each element occupy 4 bytes. Keep in mind that. So now here what you will write down 100, then after 104 will have a difference of 4 bytes at each location. 108, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60, like this. So our goal is what? Z1 4, 12. I have already mentioned a question mark at Z1 4, 12. So at that point we are getting a value what? 204. Similar way we are getting the same answer by using the equation. You will get the same answer in both the cases. This method will be very much helpful for understanding as well as to verify your answer. Similar way, you can find it out for a what? A row measure system. But now in this case, we'll arrange all the elements in a which manner? Row wise. See here in this table. So now see here, you are getting answer what? 192. If you will arrange in a column wise manner, we are getting answer 204. But here we are getting answer what? 192. Okay, so this kind of question can be asked in a exam. So you should prepare according to that. Okay. So this is about the address calculation of array element, correct? Now, still we are having two more topics in this chapter that we will cover in the next video, that is applications of array, and we'll have a concept of sparse matrix. Okay, that is one new thing for you people that we will cover in a next video. Okay.